Both teams have taken their power play in this third quarter. It is Jamaica leading the New Zealand Fastnet Ferns 12-10 at half-time. A place in the final against England at stake. Double points on offer for both sides in this quarter. Will we see a couple of 2-point or 4-point efforts? Catherine Latu is on for New Zealand, perhaps in an attempt to set up that option. She'll happily have a crack at the long one. She'll back herself as she puts the first one in. So even for now, 12 all.
Contact on the ball, wing, penalty.
Kayla Cullen back on at wing defence for New Zealand. Tony Fitzpatrick and Scarlett back there in the circle. So they easily pop another pass over to Janelle Fowler. This is where in pool play yesterday that Jamaica managed to steal a bit of a march on the Ferns and took a third quarter advantage into that final one and really came home strongly.
Goal defence, obstruction, penalty. Yes. Goal defence, advantage. Contact wing, penalty, 10 to 10.
Again, Cullen called. And again, Fowler free. Just holds the space and they just pop that ball in. They'll know she's got the room. It's a nice shot from Tutaia to keep New Zealand level, 16 all. It is Jamaica, I suppose, with the advantage until the first turnover comes. We haven't seen one yet in the quarter. Goals sticking with centre passes for now. Oh, the fifth ran out of options. And there is the turnover, New Zealand ball. Nadine Bryan hits the floor.
Just throw it off court. Wait for the whistle.
A chance for New Zealand to go ahead. Leota gets a big bump. Williams. And here is Latu to finish it up.
Goalkeeper, give a room.
New Zealand go ahead for the first time since early in the match. Catherine Latu, little smile on the face. 18-16. Let's see if the Jamaicans, how they respond. Big bunch up and it's in the hands of Scarlett. Tutaia just has to wait for the cavalry to arrive, holding play up. She will put it up. No, she'll pop over to Latu. Latu had given herself good room.
Keeper.
Sasha Gay Lynch just told to watch the back chat. Here is Scarlett, those long arms, and Anna Kay Griffith just couldn't see over the top, and it's given New Zealand a handy advantage as Fowler pulls an important ball in for Jamaica. Oh, held ball against Leota. Fowler, long arms.
Goal shooter contact.
Oh, again, Scarlett with the tip. Fowler pushed wide, so she'll go in and out, and they'll wait for Griffith to arrive, and the shove came in from Tony Fitzpatrick. And Jamaica all set up. Short. Oh, those long arms of Fowler. Must be so frustrating for the defenders as Jamaica pull back even again. Tutaia or Lee's. Lynch came for it.
Contact. Barney's goal.
Late charge from Tony Fitzpatrick, just apologises to their opponent.
Instruction wing, both players. Shortening distance, defense.
The change again at goal attack. Walker back on. Rolls around and rolls out. So a big miss from Vanessa Walker. Let's see if New Zealand can capitalise as we're down into the final minute of this third quarter. The power play quarter for both teams. New Zealand ahead by 2.
Goalkeeper.
Well, they play safety first. Tutaia. Top over to Latu. Yes, they will. She shouldn't have too many problems from that distance. She doesn't. Get a little bit fiery in that defensive end from Jamaica, and Latu always happy to give a bit back as well. 24-20 New Zealand lead with 30 seconds on the clock in this third.
Contacting with arm, outside, defense.
Bit of urgency from the Jamaicans now.
Contact.
And the big shot went up from Walker. She'll have another go at a 4-pointer. And rims out, but look at Fowler again. Leaning over and hauling that in. It was a good attempt from Vanessa Walker. Good idea, and we haven't seen a lot of that from the Jamaicans. Right on the stroke of three-quarter time, an important goal for Vanessa Fowler, but it is the Fastnet Ferns who've just crept ahead at the end of three quarters. It is New Zealand leading Jamaica 24-22.
Tennis is better than ever.
Left for either New Zealand or Jamaica to reach the final of the Fastnet World Series. New Zealand, of course, the two-time defending champion, leading 24-22 against the team they beat to win the title in the final in 2009. Jamaica looking to get back there and take on England. The power play quarter slightly better for the Ferns than last time. Good defensive pressure early as Scarlett came charging at Fowler. Jamaica trail by 1.
Hitting away, wing attack, penalty.
Oh, and Leota called for hitting away. Must be pushing off, and you just see the wing attack's frustration. She tossed the ball away. So a big chance for Jamaica to get back even.
Advantage, obstruction, wing.
Fowler's pushed high. Well done, Tony Fitzpatrick. She pushed the goal shootout towards the top of the circle and then got a hand to the ball to Tutaia. Will she go for 2? No, she goes over to Latu. And Latu finishes for Tony Fitzpatrick. Really good perseverance from the young gold keep. She's had to watch a number of passes fly over her head, but she did really well there to win it back for New Zealand, who now have a 2-goal margin. That one a bit easier into Fowler.
Advantage, obstruction.
Leota has to go back and just gets rid of her opponent. And a nice finish from Tutaia as well, starting to find some ranges, Maria. Tight area, mid-court, all bunching in together. Jamaicans just passing it round, happy to do it. Scarlett thought she might have had that one. No. She'll never give up trying, though, Anna Scarlett, that's for sure. But attention on the Jamaican bench and amongst their fans up in the crowd at Liverpool Arena.
Advantage, contact. Advantage, obstruction, wing.
Nice work from Latu, gave herself some space, just held and held. Defenders push forward. New Zealand maintaining that 2-goal margin. England waiting in the final. Really impressive performance from the home team against Australia in their semi-final win.
contact, goalkeeper. With the shooter.
Again, Fowler.
Vantage obstruction.
Oh, the no-look pass from Catherine Latu. What a beauty. Sometimes it goes awry from Latu, but when it works like that, it is precision. She's got a lot of flair.
Further back, wing defence, go right back. Here, right back, wing. Keep wing defence loosen, right back. There.
I think he wants her to move right back. That'll do.
Contact centre, hands. With the centre, come forward with the centre, just there.
Scarlett's just, is it the knee? She can't get off court in time. I'm sure we'll see Katrina Gant come on now. Yeah, left knee of Scarlett. She just fell to the floor.
Contact goal defence. Centre
Real pain, Anna Scarlett. Just as she came through and she collected Cullen. Oh, a bit of a clash between Cullen and Scarlett. She really did look in a world of pain, Anna Scarlett. Oh, she's taken it right on the thigh. Oh, Charlie or the stinger. Anyway, Jamaica. Oh, it rolls out from Fowler. This is a big chance for New Zealand with just over a minute to go. They lead by 2. Don't want to turn it over here. Safety first as the Ferns creep their way down court through to Tayer. She looks up, finds Latu. Latu with a big shot. Oh, she took her time with it, but nailed it in the end, and that could be the one for New Zealand. Jamaica will surely have to go for a 2-pointer. And they haven't done a lot of that. Penalty advanced, so what will the Jamaicans do? Anna Kay Griffith steadies, puts it up and bombs it. Absolutely nails the shot. Anna Kay Griffith, she's hardly had an attempt at 2 points the entire tournament, right when it counted for her team. New Zealand leading by 1. They've been in this position before this year and at various times. You can hear the crowd really getting into it too. New Zealand content to play it around. Taking their time, less than 10 to go. Tutayer just will keep playing it around. Crowd will tell you. And that is time up. Tutayer will have a shot. It won't really matter. New Zealand will be into the final, but can she finish it with a flourish? She'll have a go. And it just rocked. No, she'll have another go. I'm sure the Jamaicans are really pleased to still be standing out there.
Keep it out of play. Oh, okay, I'm not advancing it.
Tutayer and misses again, but New Zealand by the skin of their teeth will get to defend the title in the final. They'll take on England, beating Jamaica by just the 1 goal. 30-29, it is New Zealand into the final.
Welcome to the Wild West.
Bloody unpleasant. You have a